in a crew called, was still Hijack and Torture. This was going back many years ago. Probably about 2003, I think we put out our first proper album. And yeah, I probably met Fort sometime around there. Oh man, we used to be fucking consistently rowdy. I remember there used to always be, you know, we used to come there for a good time, and people used to come there to drink, and sometimes a lot of shows out here used to get shut down. There used to always be stupid activities taking place, you know, but we always had fun. So, no, we had a great time back then, and yeah, most people knew each other from the scene back then, before it got started expanding in the Sydney area anyway. I'll talk about some funny shit. I remember fucking Forts, how I used to get around. We used to always one-up each other doing stupid shit. So I remember, you know, we'd get out around the city, and you know, 1 minute we'd be fucking kicking a crate. So Forts would say, fuck it, and he'd set a fucking garbage bin on fire or something like that. Or, you know, we'd go into, I remember one day fucking, I think it was Forts found a fire extinguisher, one of those fucking ones full of white foam. And I think we were driving somewhere on the Great Western Highway. I think we were in Wentworthville. And he's noticed a bunch of guys that wanted to fucking, you know, rev up the engine at the start of the lights. And I think Forts has just said, hey, open your window, cunt. They were revving their engine. He's like, we're going to race you, we're going to race you. And just before they took off, he fucking put the fire extinguisher in there and fucking let the thing blow and fucking flooded them with fucking white phosphorus. It was fucking insane. Yeah, no, that was some funny shit. That was definitely a laugh. But I think one of the best things that me and Forts ever did was we got together with a crew, and off the bat we just decided, fuck it, we're gonna go to the States. And I think we were meant to record a Hijack and Torture video at the time, but Hijack had some kind of legal battle at the time, so he wasn't able to attend. So I ended up saying, fucking let's go, call Forts, and we had Squeeze, a few other boys came with us, and yeah, we got to LA and ran amok. I think we were meeting up with Mers. Mers took us around. I remember Fort showing his mixtape to Mers, and he was banging his head to it all the way through the Los Angeles traffic for about 6 hours. Where did we head there? We went to Vegas. Oh shit. I don't want to talk about that, because what happens in Vegas should stay in Vegas. But let me tell you the story of Fortay driving back from Las Vegas to Los Angeles in fucking record time. I don't think anyone's done it in under fucking 2 hours, but for some reason, we woke up 2 hours later and we're fucking back at our hotel in Hollywood. So yeah, he's definitely got a fucking heavy foot, or lead foot. But yeah, no, there were some good times. Okay, the Western Sydney scene for me begun, man, I wouldn't have been like 14, 15. I started going out to gigs like back out at fucking St. Mary's and where they used to be back in the days. I remember Death Wish Cast was probably one of the first crews that we used to go and check. And then, you know, there was groups from Campbelltown, 046, you know, we used to go and see fucking Brethren. There was, yeah, there was a lot of fucking crews that fucking used to be in West and inner West of Sydney back when I was young. That's where most of the action was. And yeah, and fucking every generation, I think, picked up a bit more, you know. So, you know, then you had me and Hijack came out with the album, and then, you know, it wasn't shortly after that Fortay started banging out fucking album after album. And then before you know, you got Kerser out there, you know. So I think the Western Sydney scene fucking went, you know, slowly fucking just started climbing to it is where it is right now. There's a lot of good artists out there, like, you know. Yeah, I mean, the whole scene in Australia's picked up now. You just got fucking so much variety from all these different places. But Forts has definitely cemented his fucking, you know, legacy in Australia 100%, especially with the fucking hard work and dedication he's put into making sure these albums come out. You know what I mean? Year after year, the same way as Kerser's done it, the same way that we wish our boy Toff did it. Me and Hijack were recording, I think it was our second album at a place in Blacktown called Electric Sun with our pal Dave Petrovich. And at that time, I remember mentioning to Forts about a dope studio to come and record. And there was also a kid there that was recording with us in the other room. At that time, he went by the name of Kerser. And I remember popping in the room one day, I think it was Dave or someone took me in and said, oh, check out this kid. He's really he's really good. He's got some really dope shit, and we went to check it out, and it was Kerser, some of his early stuff. And I remember walking in, going to Hijack, come and listen to this shit, man. This guy's gonna fucking blow you out the water. And we had to listen. He's like, yeah, man, this guy's good. And yeah, a little bit later on, yeah, all that shit popped off. And then Forts was recording his, I think, what album were you recording back then? It was your first, I think it was his first album, yeah. That's it, it was Fortified, yeah. He was recording Fortified, which was his first album. So we were pretty much Kerser, Forts, and me and Hijack, and also my band, A Broken Silence, we were all recording in that studio. So it was a lot of crazy times back then. A lot of, yeah, a lot of interesting nights, a lot of fun anyway.
So somewhere around, I was probably recording my first, I probably wasn't even recording my first, I was probably doing one of my mixtapes, because I used to record at this Electric Sun Studios and just do night sessions and record heaps of songs. So I was around that time that I met Kerser. I remember the first time I met him, he was, Torture kept talking him up. Torture was like, man, this guy, like, Torture was like, and Torture was like probably the head MC from the West back then. You know, he'd earned his stripes. He was a real good lyricist, and it was there wasn't many competing with him. So he's come in and he's saying, Kerser's fucking the shit, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, oh yeah, sweet. So I wait to meet him, and I met him, we got along, and then we found out he's from Campbelltown, and then we just, like, I think we just smoked straight off the bat. You want to have a truth? Yeah, let's have a truth, fucking. Man, we used to hang up upstairs and get drunk and freestyle, and there's some old school fucking videos, I think, on the net. There's one still on YouTube of us freestyling, and, you know what I mean? So we've got to figure out what year that was. And that was good. That was like, so we started off taking rap as something fun to do. And then by that time, when we were there, we were like, all right, well, now it's the internet age. You had MySpace and YouTube were the first platforms for artists to really be known outside of going to gigs or going to these, you used to have to go to gigs, network with people, meet the right people, blah, blah, blah. Then you might get their contact details or whatever, but there was a scene, and the scene used to meet up, but then it changed once the internet came. So all these programs came. So when I met Kerser, we're just cool, you know what I mean? He's from Campbelltown, I'm from Blacktown, and their towns are almost identical. They're just 40 minutes apart. They're both he's in the southwest, Blacktown's in the northwest. It's both Western Sydney. It's and it's very similar. But there's slight differences now because Blacktown's starting to get more populated and redeveloped and stuff like that. But Campbelltown at the time, they were very fucking similar.
I first heard about Fortay, not met, first heard about him from the street, from the word of mouth, bro. From, there were mixtapes in our area. He had, I don't know how these kids got him. Fortay had his hustle on back then, man. This is before my mixtape came out. Mine was 2008, so this must have been 2006 or something. His mixtapes were in the streets of Campbelltown. Kids pumping, not kids, teenagers pumping him in the car, adults pumping him. And I was rapping myself. I'm like, Fortay, who is he? And I got his mixtape. And I was a fan before a friend. I was a fan of Fortay before I was a friend with him. So that's pretty crazy. But that's how I heard of him, bro. Just strictly through the street. Yeah.
What was it? And which occasion?
I'm at Fortay, which is Electric Sun Studios in Blacktown. He was recording here with an engineer, and I was working with another engineer. So we're in separate booths. And yeah, he was out the front, and I went out the front. We fucking got along straight away, man. I had a chat, and I told him I'd heard of him. I'm a fan of his shit. And then he come and sussed my shit, and yeah, I let him know, I heard of you through the streets, blah, blah. And of course, Forts had the weed on him. He had a joint in his top pocket. I remember first time I met him, he had a joint here. We're do you have any weed? He's like, yeah. And he had a joint in his pocket, pulled out the weed and got blazed. And that would have been 2009 or 10, I'd say. roughly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was working. Okay, when I met Forts, I was working on my first mixtape, Straight Out the Gutter, and it was yeah, I had 20 tracks on it or something. I think Fortay was working on Fortified, his first album, and I got to. This is what I'm saying. Like how I was a fan before a friend. Like I was excited when he's like, "Come in the booth, I'll show you some shit," and he showed me some shit before like other people could hear it. So I felt like, fucking no, if you showed me some, you know what I mean? It's like an artist you look up to showing you some of his new stuff. So yeah, and I was vibing to it, and yeah. So I remember at this same studio too, when I first met Fortay, we the room upstairs, we'd get off our head, be drinking after the recording session, be drinking off our head. Oh, during the recording session, who am I kidding? We're fucking drinking, getting off our head. But after it, we went upstairs one night. Oh, we'd do it all the time, but this certain time, man, we fucking back and forth freestyles. And yeah, I've recently seen the footage, man. We look so young, but back and forth freestyles. We freestyled legitimately for 3 or 4 hours, man. That's how much we love this shit. Like, we just fucking didn't stop. Me, Forte, and Rates. And Too Furious was there too. And we just kept freestyling, putting on a different beat, looping the beats, and just, it's like 3 or 4 hour fucking freestyle session, man. It was crazy, man. Like, I wish the whole thing was filmed because that's like a part of Aussie hip hop history. That shit there. Yeah. And that like shit like those experiences fucking made us fucking like grow a mad bond with each other, you know what I mean? Like that was like, who's gonna kick around and freestyle with you for 3 or 4 hours, you know what I mean?
You really give
could have been earlier, could have been 2008, but I think 2009.
your best when you do freestyle when you are with your mates.
100%, man. Especially when fucking Race just drops a crazy freestyle, then Forte drops a crazy freestyle, and you know your turn's next, and you're like, fuck, what am I gonna come in with? And then, I'll come in with something, and yeah, bro. But yeah, that freestyle, this one particular one I remember went for about 3 hours, 4 hours.
On 248 TV, we're going to show you how we roll around our town, around our studio, laying it down, here and there and here. Stay tuned and learn.
Fucking funny. Small camera, motherfucker.
What do we got out here?
Kamaluka.
Hoodlums.
This is the fucking.
What's your name, mate?
You got B Don, motherfucker.
Tell him what you got, Hijack. You got with the bees.
They know me also as Hijack the Bondi Boo Bandit. Also, I got my bed and breakfast in the morning for the bitches to come through and get bellissimo. There's always bitches, so hell, I don't care. Hell yeah, I be coming to the place amazing, talking all that shit. Hey, what the fuck is he blazing? There's a little bit of methamphetamine with a little bit of LSD. What the fuck are you telling me? Nah, it's just a little bit of acid mixing something a little more placid. Might make the average brain go spastic, but Hijack shit, I could take it all day, even if I got a camera held by Forte.
Forte all day, we be blazing the weed, the major league, we contend in that. I never surrender or attack. Yeah, I do them at the same time, lame rhymes, never drop them, cause we non-stop them. I got the Palmer, loot ya, scar and shoot ya. Every day my father boot ya out my house soon as I was old enough to spit a rhyme. I was making cash, I was blazing hash. Had these bitches fucking take it in their ass cheeks. I started rapping wet about last week. I like to speak some slick shit. If the beat don't jump, I still beat a punk. I be repeating the stuff I said last month. I'm getting back, go, I ain't a hard cunt, but I may fucking pull something out. But I'm not about to do it, cause I'm from Blacktown, I'm Mount Druitt. Fluent with the rhymes, in fact, it's time to sack his blaze. Cause I'm amazed, I'm still standing, still pioneering, still the crowd's cheering, and still they be hearing the civilians and children. I take them fucking both out. No women, no kids, but I poke mouths with the screwdriver. Who's liver? Fortay or 2-pack, but you too whack. I don't need 2 gats, cause I just fucking got one. It's not a shotgun, you'll get pop son. You think I'm joking, you think I'm smoking, but I'm not now. So what sound am I will drop next? I don't need the rhyme, I just show the 9 and fucking blow your mind that way. Stack pay, the mad way, naughty car, Fortay, Rotaja, bruh. What you gonna do?
Oh shit, and that's just a plastic BB gun. He pulled it out for fun, so police don't be coming to see me at my address. Oh yes, please.
Olympics, Forts has pulled off a bronze medal. There's still smoke in the chamber. And the camera guy does not condone drugs.
Too Furious sold me them drugs. Their possession of Too Furious. Any illegal thing in this video, possession of Too Furious.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, brother.
It's all lies. I can't afford a sausage roll, let alone fucking all this shit. I can't afford hot chips, let alone this. Or who's trying to bring up guns, drugs, being in an environment that they might have heard or seen. You can try, or you can just be around that shit, and this guy's not trying to be around it, it's just there. Like, and without trying to sound like an ass kisser, it's legit. Like, that's one of the things I fucking learned about this guy very early on. Like, he's on some 50 Cent get rich or die trying shit, like, 24/7. And it's not because he wants to be. Some people try and portray themselves in a manner that's fucking a bit out of their pay grade. That's just how it is. So, you know, if there ever was a gangster rap scene in Australia, this shit would be the closest that I've, seen. Not saying anyone else isn't doing their thing, but this guy's doing his thing. Yeah. An early day session for me, this guy might have been Albert or whoever else. Hustle to get some money together, to get some alcohol together, to get some weed together. If this guy didn't have weed, and we'd just pretty much go in the studio, get our shit done, party hard. And that was a repetitious cycle for days, weeks, months before. It's been months where we've done that every day for a long time. It's been times where we sat down and written songs for 10 hours straight, just focusing on writing music, and then gone straight to the studio. I've seen this guy drop 15 verses straight, trying to get in to record some choruses and verses of my own. Just, yeah.
So after you met Fort, you started rolling around with him a lot. How was that?
That was good. Look, I've been lucky enough to meet majority of the people in the Sydney music game, even from interstate, some from international scene, and I've had fights with Forts about this. Yes, it's due to being with this guy, you know. But shit, remember that time I had an argument? This guy's like, I'm 50 Cent, you're Young Buck or Tony. Yeah, it was pretty much like that. Fuck, going around, this guy was getting us into closed doors, VIP, partying with fucking international acts, getting, everywhere. Like, it was mad.
Like, you can say things,
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know what I can say.
Yeah, if it's too much, we just cut it out.
Oh, but like anybody, people who don't know, or for anyone who is watching this DVD in the future, like, just picture maybe guns in one room. No, nothing of ours. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like,
No, just say the truth.
the truth. Right, I've walked in amongst, shit happening in another room. There's been a number of weapons in there and artillery. I won't say who it belonged to, but at the time I was high off my brain and paranoid as fuck. Walked in there and was like, wow, this shit feels like I'm in a movie. And walked back in, and one of my mates has actually been playing with a handgun and didn't realize it was real, and then almost shat himself when he found out it was real. James, how are ya?
No, bring it back. Yep.
It's on that one.
Yeah.
On that. I just wanna, or maybe not the second one, just the first one. Yeah, motherfucker. Smash Proof Tyree. Too Furious Fortay. Fuck you.
Hey, Maddie, we spent a good deal of our time there. I've lost a whole mixtape. We had a Way Too West mixtape that was ready to go.
What was the early?
I'm trashed.
Red hot. We were always drinking, always smoking.
But we used to do a lot of rapping. And we write our shit real quick too. Other rappers used to come and spin out on us because fucking, especially for just write a song in 10 minutes and shit. You know what I mean? Just to belt it out quick. Sometimes we didn't get along with the producers or whatever, but, you know, looking back on it, it was probably just because I was off my tits. You know? Making some off your head choices on concerts. But yeah, no, they were good, bro. Had a lot of fun, fucking no regrets, you know?
You run, sell dope, sell that gun. That run, what's it?
Fucking bum me free,
Shit.
buddy.
Yeah, shit. I bring it harder than a mother in Afghanistan. 16 cook mother and a rubber man. At 16 sold drugs to the other man. Couldn't wait to get old and fold bills another plan. Fuck police radio, I'm on another scam. On some Fortay shit, fuck you and another man. I never fear a man enough to duck you. As I'm cuffed I slowly disappear, screaming fuck you. I'm just fucking around a bit, running around this shit, running shit. Sucking on her tits while my fucking dick pound loose lit. She said she like a big, so I give it to her. I tell her I like a tight, so it hurt when I rip through her. Screw her. My mentality manure, actually my whole fucking nationality the sewer. It's a young prick, free face, sit on my dick, bitch. I'm fucking up your lipstick. What? Now who run? Where's it? Spot the kid and you run. Sell dope, sell that gun. Hell, I hope to God that the hot ones let me through my day. Back the boys up, shotgun. Now who run? Where's it? Spot the kid and you run. Sell dope, sell that gun. You ain't running shit, fucking bum me quick. She used to say I've got a yummy dick.
Hell yeah, love the way you're moving your body. Dick so hard, you named it John Gotti. Yes, I'll give a dog a bone, pop, Viagra, I'm in the zone. Hell yeah, love the way you're moving your body. Dick so hard, you named it John Gotti. Yes, I'll give a dog a bone.
No cunts can see us, bro.
I'm in the zone.
No way. These cunts understand I'm the man in this shit. Dealing coke like them cunts speaking Spanish and shit. I can make you disappear, straight vanish and shit. Cause I banish a bitch, you a sad prick. Hands like a pimp, backhand, make you backflip. Back in the game, flipping grams, mad math shit. Static on my phone, kids calling for a mad fix. So I use a code when I talk for the damn pigs. Never walk with the damn pigs, less cuffed. Never talk to the damn pigs, get stuffed. And I get stuffed, weed speed, get muff. Weed speed, get money, but it never get enough. Muffs want money, but they never get enough. They come with pure cutty, but I'm never letting up. Get a buck sweet as fuck like pure honey. Run West Sid, your crew run, 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 your crew run, run.
Run, West Sid. Spot the kid and you run.
Till in my socks and my dacks and my pocket, right next to the pills and the bass and the chronic. Sitting underneath the blade and the mace. I'll be getting paid till the blue raid my place and lock me in a place where them screws in my face. But it don't stop as long as you's using the bass and my fucking money long as using the place. Head up and never losing his face. I'm abusing the fake, knock a tooth out his fake. Fuck you cunts.
Your voice is in key now.
Sounds man.
Quality, dude.
Can we hear it from the top? I haven't heard fucking top shit. Yeah. Thanks for letting us stop that last quick one. Probably gonna be quick.
What I know is there's lots of asshole fake cunts who run around town talking how they spray guns. So listen, you might find them talking of bacon or on the sidewalk with their assholes vacant. But I see these ignorant fools. If you turn back round to the richest of schools, are these grade 8 kids trying to play with drugs? Now they think that entitles a nickname like Thug. You idiots think you're inconspicuous, looking quite ridiculous. Here's a fucking picture, stress, belly length and flabby breast, stab you in the fucking neck, sticking at your head, dick, you fucking homo. Like, oh no, it's only pen to paper. Now you were thug by nature. This what you like to eat on the opposite street is what you want to see. I'ma save my words, see your vomiting laces, then pull my fly down and piss.
Talking about what?
Always just bitches around or just boys running crazy. Kerser was coming around before he was famous and shit. Shit like that. It was good, bro. It was just always a party, you know what I mean? That's what I remember, bro.
Fucking
We were partying hard, cuz.
What about tours?
Fuck, excuse me.
where have you been?
We've been everywhere. We've been Melbourne, Adelaide, fucking Queensland, Coolangatta. Seen all types of stackers. Fuck, made all types of promises. Hey, fucking punched them with heaps of cunts. Jumped off stage and cracked cunts. We've done a lot. Like when it comes to the hip hop scene, we've done a lot of things that other rappers probably haven't done. But probably not as much as other rappers have done too, but we had a good fucking go. Fort's still going. But fuck, we went hard, bro.
Why you reckon?
Are you ready? Look like
Underground to the floor, flowing to the silicate, the hardcore. We on the shit, city shit. And she get feeling yes, she experienced the West City shit. And see, I'm getting it.
Oh wait, you stepping up with that shit? What, you kidding me? Alright, this is my thought. Whatever.
Silicate, the hardcore. That's it, city shit. And she get feeling yes, she experienced the West City shit. Are you feeling it? The what?
This is for the peeps where I rest and I live. The West Sid, for the streets that I rep since a kid. For the troubled mind states, for the doubling crime rate. The pieces of the puzzle and the hustle we might make. The struggle, the fam, community's broken. If they ain't drinking up, then they're usually smoking. For the weed, the booze, the fiends that use. The D's in the blue for my team and my crew. The scenes and the truth that I seen on the news. For the meanings that grew since a teen as a youth. For the bitches, my bros, for getting the dough. For the snitches, the foes, the weapons of blow. For the hitting, the smoke, for sniffing the coke. For the shit that's hard to swallow like a dick in your throat. For the spitting, the quotes, for living the life. For the bang from a gun or a shit from the knife. From the prison time and wax that we're trying to duck. From the getting half sacks that I'm lighting up. From the spitting rhyming facts I recite and bust. I'm just trying to live life stacking nuts on the buck.